call it out, or it just goes really quickly and like the pellets fly and you just don't get your downs.
Listen, man, like I understand that adrenaline is I've seen it do incredible things almost every match. It's been crazy.
It's a high impact part for sure.
Holy shit, dude. I swear, dude, I swear if adrenaline came out today on a DLC, I wouldn't shut up about it, man. Pay to win. What the hell? What is this? Like, it's actually kind of a nice thing that it's a free
Alright, so the next one is gonna be Dead Dog Saloon Bar.
Yep. Are there any other rules, or are we expecting the same?
So, I mean, it's like now, Dead Dog is a pretty different map. There are a lot of pallets, but they're not that safe. Scampering is probably not going to be that useful. And it's all about hitting the dashes, I would imagine. But yeah, well, I mean, no restrictions for the add-ons at all, so it kind of depends on
Okay,
what do they feel like.
Do you want to make some kind of prediction?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I have a feeling that this is going to be the best map for Survivor Series.
Really?
I don't know why, but I have a feeling.
So the thing is,
do you think? I mean, are they gonna do shenanigans with flip-flop power struggle and balance landing drops? They're not gonna do that.
no. So
and it's not easy, right?
generally, so whenever in a comp setting there is Dead Dog balance landing, they will not take balance landing because they for them that's the part there's no allowed on Dead Dog. Because it's such a game changer where the killer just loses so many options to play around so many of the gens. You can't really hold barrels anymore. Yeah, it's like power struggle. Like generally those things
But
don't
don't you think this is a map where, especially compared to the previous one, I feel like the colors are going to be cleaner.
Yeah.
Survivors are actually going to be a bit more able to see the killer without immediately being in danger, aka be on the main building or whatever. And I have a feeling that they're going to do better here. Even if those killers have less resistance. I have a feeling. I can't quite pinpoint. I feel like the thing that makes it so difficult is the early game is brutal. Even Cold Tower, like we saw survivors get caught off guard and really have a hard time navigating. So I do have a feeling, but if not, dude, I'm all for it.
I mean, the stealth is definitely worse. Like that's just straight up facts. Like you're not gonna surprise people as much. I think the dash is gonna have very high impact. The problem is like you're maybe get hit tanked. The main building is probably really hard to deal with. You probably need bamboozle. It's gonna be interesting, but I would expect the Chucky to do pretty well here. Like I think his power will pretty much guarantee it's on.
Yeah, on every other pallet, I feel like it's beyond fucked. Like everything is like.
Yeah, the pallets exist, but like you're gonna get stuck on them, and it's like, oh my god.
Like as soon as like imagine one of the filler pallets right in your head, or to your viewers. Like imagine one of those pallets that you need to play around, and he's on one corner and he starts using the charge. What the hell do you do? Like at that point, I don't know. It's like. Do
you actually know how the dash works? The dash,
Yeah,
just
tell me.
okay. So I just understood that yesterday.
Okay.
The way the dash works, the way you lock when you start the dash matters a lot because you can only direct 45 degrees in either direction after that. Okay. So there are positions where you kind of want to look into war, then kind of like moon dash and then go forward again.
Yes,
so it's very finicky because like you can never
like we saw that in this match just now near the end, or at the start, sorry, where one of the survivors ran around a room and then did like a little V shape where you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because like even Oni can have like little tricks to like turn around and hug things and like hug corners, but this killer can't quite.
That is the big difference between Oni and Blight in this killer, because both of them can redirect their attack more and outplay their natural turning restrictions with their attack. This killer cannot do that. If you're already looking 45 degrees to the left, then you reach your cap, you cannot attack further than that. You will not be able to M1 and then like turn more. That's not possible.
Until the character gets released and then people find a fucking trick. That
180 J flick.
Yeah, if you play at 25 FPS with the game set on German, you can actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, one thing I don't think we've seen very much, we might not see it honestly. It's like you can do a bit of what the blight can do, in that you hug, like especially with the range add-on, you can kind of like hug tag a loop and make it unpredictable so that the survivor doesn't know whether you're gonna slide to the right or slide to the left. Have you seen that in action? I think
Yeah.
it almost.
Yes, so it's a bit weird how the momentum works, but this could be very relevant on this map specifically because the loops are short enough where it's relevant, and it's gonna be interesting. We are actually.
This is interesting.
So the EV add-on is actually coming out. Okay.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but we have the yellow add-on for range, which is standard, really good, and the Eerie add-on to break pallets when you vault them.
Yes, that is quite interesting. So the pallet break add-on. So you lose your power, but it pretty much guarantees your hit and the pallet is gone, which is a decent add-on. And looks like we found someone instantly.
Head up play. Oh, I think the killer misunderstood where she was headed.
And that's the turning restriction I was talking about. He could not direct his attack anymore.
Hours shortly off cooldown again, and this is where I expect the survivors to really be strong. Ooh. Oh, that was a bit of a misplay, but they adapted well.
Oh, the mind game.
Well done by
Very
killer,
so. This is the number one hit, and now he still has his power off cooldown. Now where are we going here?
Wait, this is interesting. I think this is just a catch up.
Yeah, he's using his form ability.
I don't think the killer expected that to hit.
No,
it's totally fine.
Oh, 50-50. And he won that one.
Yeah, and there's some form of safety.
Power's
here.
coming up.
All right, with range.
Nice.
You could tell she tried to like crouch underneath it, but
he angled us very well, where that was not possible though.
Right, so Pandas in this map is typically easy to get. Let's see if it can happen before the first gen pops. Great job by the survivors though, with one gen nearly done and 3 of them started overall. The survivors decided. Well, actually, no, they had no choice in that. That gen was really okay.
Yeah.
Alright, this is so interesting. I wanna see this out in action now. Oh, that third person was quite close. Did you catch that?
Yeah, there was someone, and the pop is being applied. I think. Okay, this is so close.
This is so interesting.
So the thing about this is, he can just go back to the hook after the alarm comes through. The thing is gonna have trouble to get away, I think.
Alright, this is broken. This might lead to a hit.
Oh, it is balance landing. Okay, I should have. No
damn, that was like slowly cooked.
Cool, but
so
look at this.
During that whole tangle, 2 gens got done, and someone's going for the unhook now, but the killer's gonna fight for the bitter end here.
This looks like a second stage.
Yeah. Do you think we would be better to trade there without Pandas?
Probably not. Probably not.
Without deliverance?
Like, this is the thing, like, you put yourself, like, if this guy goes down and you gave them this hook, then you're in such a worse spot. So this is like the safe play where you just do gens and then you do that at the very last second. At that point, you're close to getting the gens done.
Yeah. It's like a second stage, but the killer doesn't get up off, the killer doesn't get up in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, now the Arno comes through.
You can see the camera tilt like, hey. Alright, so we see something really interesting.
All the
people
people
happens here. Yeah, it's not gonna matter a lot if this first hit happens fast, but you never know. Yo,
what?
Okay, killer. That was actually insanely close.
Wall of death at map.
It seems to me like if a survivor really chases in a bad zone, usually the power mobility is fine.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Slow run up into a wall there, but they're doing a really good job. It probably really helps that they...
Oh, that's barely out of range and she knew that. That was so well done.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, the Uriadon is going to come in here in a second.
A body block is going to happen though, I feel.
Oh, That is so smart.
That was so well played by Adam, dude. Oh my god. Putting his 5 blood in that middle spot so he couldn't go through. Now, Bloodless is reset. This goes in a really tough spot though. Oh, using the third person to mess with the kill, to mess with the survivor. Oh, that's disgusting!
That was so well done.
No!
That is, the gens are done though, and that is not. Wow.
Okay, am I dumb? Should he have made it this double book? Or is he would have made it right. Oh, okay, so this is a little trick that survivor will do to force the killer to pick you up. You have to waste a little bit more of his time, buy a bit of time for the rest of the team
I mean, ideally they don't want to give him that much. That was open.
Oh, damn it.
They just leave. Okay, they're saying, well, I mean, 6 stages, that's okay, we can do that. That's like the message that I get out of this.
Yeah,
They're just leaving. I mean, it's like, this was kind of like the killer obviously was hoping for more in this case, but the tunnel boss is not fast enough, and Pengus got away.
It's really like a learning moment to see a killer pay off, and then he pays him. That's probably the best result he could have done.
Yeah, 6 stages is not bad, but you would always see, you kind of want more.
All things considered, considering the fact that the gens got popped that quick.
I mean, you have to consider, like, so in that situation, everyone was injured, right? Like, there was one gen left, everyone was injured. Like, if that goes through, like, a tiny bit quicker, and he's like 20 seconds quicker maybe, and he gets another pop.
Yeah, no, that's 2 kills and maybe push someone out of the gates, and maybe... So.
There could have been, but...
We didn't see the iridescent arrow work a single time.
No, I mean, it's like... There was not much play around Paladin again.
No, it didn't need to. That's fine. But I'm a bit disappointed. Not disappointed in anyone, just sad that we didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
I don't expect the other player to also bring it, so...
I find it really interesting. I don't think not a single player... Did anyone bring the cooldown on hits? Anyone? I find that better insane, because like you pretty much...
the very first match.
Oh yeah, you're right.
First match was hit on. It's been really interesting because we've seen a little bit of everything. Cooldown on hit, cooldown on miss, which worked out better, and Aura on dice, and then Aura on scamper, which didn't work out as well. But you could tell the other was a little bit better.
Yeah.
And now we've seen one of the Eries and the range as well. And the range is probably going to be there. Would be really funny to see endgame range, but I mean, this 2 hours are going to be so good. It's going to be really hard to stay in game for long. Have you seen the endgame add-on? The range is so funny.
Yeah, well, I mean, it looks amazing. I don't know. In terms of efficiency, it's probably not quite the not. But like the mobility you get out of that is absolutely insane.
I love it, dude. I think it's incredible.
No, that's such a gimmicky
add-on. I can explain
add-on.
the Eries again. So the one we saw that unfortunately didn't come into play is very similar to the Legion button. If they involve a pallet with power, the pallet automatically breaks. But it also keeps you at the power, so you don't get hit after. And then the other one is interesting. It makes your power last twice as long. And it doesn't have much of a downside. So, yeah. It's hard to say it's the best, honestly, because normally you want to use your power and then get hit and then go through. It's almost similar to, I don't know, like Nurse having more time to hit her second blink or something, or the Rose Tonic on Light. You don't necessarily need to use your power for long. Efficient, I guess. But, you know, in layers you could be just to go around stealth for quite as long. But obviously we didn't allow it back then, so that's no surprise.
Yeah. I mean, you could have probably been very open. There's so much variety, there's so many things you could possibly bring on this, which I find really exciting, to be honest. Usually when a killer comes out, there's like this one add-on set that is definitely the best, and then anything else is kind of like...
Yeah, that is disappointing when it happens. We do see some add-ons that stand out, but also a little bit of variety. I do think that it's with the few tweaks and ones that will get as well. this killer is quite solid.
When I play this killer, I will never play without the 30% range on it. Like, I will never play without it. Because it's like, it feels so much better.
It's like the multiple scope
Fresh. Yeah.
It's like it enhances a part of your power that you're using passively or actively all of the time. It's so much. It's nothing compared. It's not comparable.
What do you think about that talk? For him though.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good map for him?
Yeah. Okay, listen. Like I do think that there's a really good chance that in public matches, the person that you chase into the main building doesn't know how to run it, and the people that you chase outside the main building, they're just gonna die so quickly. So I do feel like if I was playing in public matches and I got this map, I'd be like, yeah, good. But like knowing how these survivors work and how they're gonna take a mile out of an inch.
Yeah.
I still go by my gut feeling that this is gonna be a harder match than previous.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
But you could see like that chase that they had around the main buildings and up in the balance was so huge. Yeah.
Very aggressive build. No it. Hein is growing in confidence.
Oh, we have the Eerie to extend the double duration.
Oh.
This is such an amazing showcase. We're getting to see everything. Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, so he's
the killer is comfortable using the power going up top because he knows he has quite a bit of time now. But these survivors are real sneaky right now.
Are they still waiting? I mean, someone's on main. He will be spotted. This is how this.
Yeah. So see, this is kind of what I feared, where the survivors can be in one place without immediately being in danger. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because it's no nurse. They can't go up the, I mean, to be fair, here we are in danger regardless. But like, I feel like that's one thing this map has that the other two didn't have. Other than maybe main building in Pole Tower, one survivor got spotted in Larry's. They were really running for their lives. Oh, that would be a hit, I think.
Nice, it is. I mean, he doesn't reach the... Ada doesn't reach the main building anymore. She's forced to play these pallets. And this is where Scamper, I think, is going to come in. And you can just vault over this. Oh!
I mean, it was a bold play from Ada,
yeah.
to be fair. If he had timed that at the same time...
Now, the problem is, like, if she stays behind the pallet, he's going to vault over and hit her. So she kind of predicted he's going to vault and then try to get away. And the skill check comes through perfect.
That happened to me where I wanted to die. Like, letting go of the gen. Just for it to blow up. It was awful. So we have a paint hitting one gen, Fog hitting another, eruption applied on one of them, which will do about 10% damage next time someone goes down.
Yeah.
It's a really decent start for a killer.
Ooh, he's trying to sneak someone on the main.
Yo, it worked!
Holy shit, that was actually free hit because of the Eerie add-on. Okay, interesting.
Like, without the Eerie add-on, he would have had to wait too long, it wouldn't have worked, and he would have lost the power if he did it too early. So that was Eerie in
he has
action.
Eruption 2 generators here.
That's big. He's trying to find Ada. Does he find her? Sniffing every bush. I feel so bad for them.
Oh my god, wait.
Another stealth hit?
Dude.
But he did have balance, thank goodness.
Yeah, but... Yeah, he makes it to the main, but... I mean, the M2 kind of gives him a lot of gap closing, where it's just not that safe to keep the distance all the time. And the power's back up. Does he make that? Oh my god, barely not.
That is a hit, essentially.
Oh, the hit tank!
Really critical down there. Wow.
So now they're both stuck on the side. Right?
Because now one gen gets lost, so that's one. That's not gonna hit, surely.
No.
Yeah, that's one eruption that didn't quite go off. So that was a protection hit.
The thing is, if you look at the left, everyone is injured right now, and if they don't play extremely careful, like this, then it's gonna snowball so hard. Yeah, they're kind of resetting now. But this is a fresh shock and probably pain resonance, so that's good for our killer.